some pieces of equipment you can use. If your dog is pulling really hard, or you're not strong enough to hold them back, or your shoulders really hurt after your sessions, you know, if you need some more leverage, there are some pieces of equipment you can use to give you more leverage over the dog that don't pinch or shock or choke or cause any pain of any kind. So, if you have a really, really strong pulling dog, or like a really big dog and a small person, the thing that will give you the most leverage is a head collar. And there's a few different brands. You've probably seen them on the street. Basically, it works exactly like a head halter for a horse. It goes over the nose and behind the head. And basically, you can't control a really strong animal by the neck, but if you can turn their head, the body follows. And that's the principle of it. So this is a gentle leader. Whoops. And it's not actually adjusted for her anymore. So, well, Jamie, you have to get off me to do this. Just what are you talking about? I always sit on you. Come here. Okay. So basically, a lot of people think these things are muzzles when they first see them. This is not a muzzle. She can still bite. And they can like carry their tennis ball, and you know, they can open their mouth just fine if it's adjusted properly. If you're going to use a head collar, ask someone to help you adjust it. Once the plague is over, you can absolutely bring your dog in and we'll help you adjust it. You see this? Okay, so she's very used to wearing one of these because she's actually a super strong puller. She has no concept of whether she has a trachea and why she should need to use it. She's just going to collapse it. So she wears a head collar. So it's like this, and the leash attaches down here, right there, and then basically if she tries to pull, it just turns her head. So these take a little bit of time to get used to. The package always says like, oh, just put it on and go, your dog will be fine. That's ridiculous. They have something on their face. Of course it feels funny. So you have to take like a week to get them used to it, and you know, you do all the happy things in it. If you're going to use a head collar, just let your trainer know, and we'll email you a document step by step on how to get your dog used to wearing a head collar. So this is a Halti OptiFit, and it works exactly the same as a gentle leader. It's just a different brand. I think that actually a lot of the times the Halti OptiFit is my preferred head collar because I think they're easier for the dogs to wear. I think they're more comfortable. They don't come in really pretty colors like the gentle leader, but I think they're nicer. So exactly the same concept. Here, baby, fits over the nose, behind the head, has this nice wide padded nose band so that it doesn't like push into their nose as much. Same exact thing. The leash clips to the ring here, and then if they try to pull, it just, you know, turns their head. Good girl. Dismissed. Get out of here. She says, no way, man. Stuff to do. So, Fleet here is wearing a no-pull harness. Come here, little dude. Janie, you're not helping. Hey, Janie. Thank you. So, this is a Freedom harness, and this is my favorite brand of no-pull harness. Again, not helping. Thank you. There are lots of brands of these. Sensible harness, Sensation harness, Easy Walk harness. I think Halti has one too now. They're all copying each other. But basically, the important part of a no-pull harness is that it attaches, the leash attaches in the front. So, if he tries to pull towards something, it just turns him around. Come here, little man. So, it turns him around. Here we go. Turns him around. Come here, buddy. Good job. Janie, again, block better, you make a better wall in the window, kid. All right. Good job. So it works kind of on the same principle as the head collar. It's attached to the front of the dog so you can turn them. They don't give you as much leverage as a head collar. So if you're looking for something to kind of save your shoulders on walks, make it easier, but you don't have like a really strong puller or like a little person and a big dog, what's great about these no-pull harnesses is that it's just a harness, so there's not that like acclimation time of having to get them used to wearing it. The Freedom harness is my favorite. Second favorite is the Balance harness. Third favorite would be anything else. And I'll put links to these harnesses in your notes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered it all.